Hey, this is Rick and welcome back to kind of an unboxing, not really an unboxing, but this is a product review. It's on the Briar Island non-stick silicone muffin pan. It's a mold for baking cupcakes. You could do some fried eggs in here or whatever you want to bake in them. They're BPA free, easy to clean, dishwasher safe, and can withstand heat up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit in your oven or your dishwasher. So this is the unboxing. There ain't much to that. Once again, I order a lot of my stuff online. So there's not much to this. I mean, it's kind of flimsy. There you can see right there it says Briar Island. You can make 3, 6, 9, 12 biscuits, eggs, whatever you want to put in there. I've recently tried to start to eat healthier and I'm going to try to make some protein biscuits. I have the regular tins that I make biscuits in, but I wanted to try this out. There's not much to this. It's measuring from the longest part, about 11.5 inches. From the narrow side, 8 3/4. And the containers are about 2 3/8 round. So you can see how it's tapered. And it does have little symbols on here. There's an X through a knife, so imagine you can't use any knives on this. It will puncture it. There's an exposed flame, so this can't be exposed in a flame. It probably will melt it. And there's a line with a pot, so you don't want this put in a pot because probably the heat would probably melt it that way also. But it's freezer safe. And it is good up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit in the oven. So my buddy Leo's trying to help me out here, I guess. Hey, Lee. It is a little bit flimsy, so I would put it on like a baking sheet. Because I think once you try to move this, it's going to want to move around the liquid product before it bakes. So the idea is this eliminates having to use any of those cupcake tins. It's supposed to be easier to clean out. Dishwasher safe, you just pop it in a dishwasher like we already talked about. But you don't have to use any of these muffin tins. These are using paper and paper products. They can be recycled, but it saves you from having to buy them all the time. And they actually have to go into a muffin pan also because there's no rigidity in them and they'll collapse. So that's the idea with this. This does seem like it would hold together when it comes that way with a liquid, that it's not going to push out the sides or anything. It's pretty tough that way. But it's going to definitely have to be backed up with a baking sheet or a rack or something when you go to put it back into the oven. So that's basically it for the unboxing and the review and specs on the product. Let's go ahead and start making something with it and see how it works. Okay, here comes the fun part. I went ahead and I just had a regular baking pan. I put the tray, the silicone tray in there. That'll give it some rigidity. It won't move around when I go ahead and put it in there. We're going to go ahead and try to make some protein-based muffins. It's a recipe I've kind of mashed together with some of the stuff I've seen on the internet, and we'll see how it works out. You're going to use some almond milk, vanilla extract. I've got some raisins and blueberries mixed in here, about a cup. I'm going to use some protein powder, a scoop of that, some quick oats, baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of cottage cheese, and 2 eggs, and a banana. Now, trick what I do with my bananas. When my bananas start to go, you can see the color here. When they start to go, I just pop them in the freezer and let them freeze right in their skins, and I pop them out for smoothies or for whatever else. I'm trying to get a little healthier. I've got some health issues, so I'm trying to eat a little bit better. So you just take one of those out, pop it in the microwave, and you're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in a bowl. I won't bore you with that. I'll just show you it all mixed up. And I will put the ingredients right here. Okay, so here we go. Doesn't that look lovely? So now take your cup or your ladle, whatever you have. And you want to, as evenly as possible, just fill it up to the top. Now, I'm not a baker, I can tell you that for sure. My cooking skills are somewhat limited. I don't have the patience. Can't stand on my feet for a long period of time, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this and we'll come back when it's all filled up. Okay, so there we go. They're all filled up. They're topped off. Some of them went a little bit over. We'll see what happens when they bake up. So now we'll put them into the oven for 350 degrees for 20 minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that sound's telling us that the oven's done. And let's go ahead and grab some silicone pot holders. Turn off this goofy alarm and pull them out. All right, so they are hot right now. That's how they look. Look like it ran over too bad. I'll let them cool down. We'll see if they pop right out. Okay, so here we go. There they are. Now, let's see how easy they pop out. The manufacturer says it's going to make it a lot easier. Wow, look at that. Ooh, they're still hot too. Look at that. This came out, didn't even really touch the sides or anything. Looked to pop right out of there. That's awesome. So that makes it easy to clean. Now, here comes the real big test. See how they look inside. Like I said, bear with me. I'm not a baker. Kind of threw this together myself. Well, look at that. Nice and cooked all the way through. Nice and solid, brown on the bottom. That's what you want to see. You can see the steam coming off of it, that it's hot. Let's try to taste it. That's pretty good. Not too sweet, just about right. You can adjust this recipe to whatever you want. You want to put a little more honey in there, make it a little more sweet. You want to put some non-sweeteners in there. If you want to put like Splenda in there or something, or if you want to put a little dash of sugar in there, that's totally up to you. But that's these are pretty good. Not bad at all. So that's it. That's a review on the muffin pan. Like I said, you can do eggs in this too. If you want to mix your eggs up and do little mini omelets, you can do it that way and bake them. They'll pop right out of there. But that's it. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. That subscribe button is down here at the bottom, I believe. Share with your friends. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some feedback. Let me know how you make out with yours. Take care.